Let me guess, you're probably using AI like this. You open AI in your browser, Claude or ChatGPT. You ask it to summarize your document, to write you an email, or maybe you leveled up a little bit and you install Claude Desktop, and then you connected your Gmail. Now, you relatively work faster than most of the people who don't know about the connectors. But here's the catch. Both of these tools are fine, but they are freakingly slow. These are just like harnesses, like this Claude desktop app. If you used Terminal before, this OG Claude, you know, Claude in the terminal is pretty fast than the Claude in the desktop app. I don't know why. I think because people are just abusing this Claude desktop app and Claude in the browser. Here's the problem with this terminal. It's just not easy. It's not pleasant to look at. It's freakingly awkward, and text is not good. The writing is very difficult. If you want to copy and paste thing, it's just unpleasant to look at. But I think I found a balance between working on desktop app and working on terminal. So to get the pleasant looking of desktop app and the fast and the speed of the terminal, I found like a balance between two of them. So I actually use my code inside VS Code. So this is just an IDE, interface development environment. Yes, I think it's from Microsoft or something. It's just a text editor, you could say. So now here, it gave me the speed of the terminal and also give me a little bit nicer interface to look at, not like a terminal. And you can also use the terminal here inside VS Code. You can actually use your terminal here. This is terminal. I can launch Claude Agent in my terminal in the VS Code. I could just write Claude, and yeah, this is Claude Agent in the terminal inside VS Code. But I don't use this a lot. I only use this Claude extension. And the reason why I prefer to use VS Code over this desktop app or in the browser is here's just pretty slow, and I don't see all the files I'm working on. So let's for example, this is a folder I'm working on right now. It's Mahmoud OS. It's just my like operating system I'm working on. Have all my project of all my folders, my YouTube videos, my e-commerce brand, the ads, creative, everything. Especially if you're working on creative work, like creating images, UGC videos, ads, you need to see the work that AI have done. So you could iterate and to see if the AI done a good job or not. But here you don't see unless you open the Finder and you went and search for the folder to find the file that the agent have done. But here you could see all the folders at your left hand and the agent at your right hand. So let's for example, I was working on this store. I was creating ads, I guess, for this product. Where is the folder? Yeah, this is the ads I was creating. Look at these images. These were ads we're creating with AI. So I prompted Cloud Agent here to create all of these images you are looking at. And it produces images. I can look at them. I can tell it what to change from here. And the cool part about this VS Code is I can use this VS Code to do any job without leaving this interface. I can send emails. I can upload YouTube videos. I can create my thumbnails. I can create my ads. I can pretty much do anything here without leaving this. I can pretty much work all the day here in this one interface without juggling the browser with multiple tab opening. And the cool part about this is not just how you can see your file, you can actually open as many agents as you want. This is one agent. I could open another agent. Yes, another agent to work in the same file. I could open it as many as I could. Work in one folder, work in parallel, and keep my context window clean. If you are worrying about your context rot, it's a real serious problem. You need to keep your context window clean. So if you're working on the desktop app, if you open a new chat, you have to give it a folder to work on, and then you have to start again from zero, unless you have like SOBs, skills inside that project. But this is just my opinion, I guess. And also, there's another catch. I can open ChatGPT codecs and start working here at the same folder. So I have at the left Claude Code, at the right codecs, working at the same folder, at the same files, at the same project in parallel. It's pretty cool, huh? So to set this up, you only need to install this VS Code. So go to this URL, VS Code download. I think it's from Microsoft or something. Yeah, I think it's powered by Microsoft. And also you need to download this library, node.js. So install Node.js and install this in your machine. Whether you're using Windows, Linux, Mac, install these two. And inside your VS Code, come to this part, this icon here called extensions, and search for Claude. Make sure it's from anthropic.com because there are many other fake out there. So install this extension, and then you log into with your Claude account, Claude subscription, sorry, to use in order to use Claude Code here. And yeah, you can start using it like that. And also you can install like Codex, ChatGPT. Also install it and log it with your ChatGPT subscription. Gemini as well. I can use Gemini at the same project, at the same folder. It's pretty insane. So yeah, this is just fast and easier to look at, and it also give you the power to look at the project and folders you are working on. So, but to get your VS Code look pretty good, I can change the theme. I don't like this. I can change the theme to this dark. Yeah, I always work on this theme, dark theme. So you can install there are many themes. You don't need to install them. But there are a few extensions I could recommend you to install. For example, this extension, where is it? This Markdown, it's make your Markdown files look like a normal document. So this is like a skill. It's like AI radar. Go and find me. Go and scrape AI news from Anthropic, OpenAI, YouTube, etc. If I were to look at this exact file in another IDE, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look pleasant to look at. But here, it's look like a normal document you open in your Word or on your Google Doc. But look at this. This is a cursor. It's another IDE. It's the same. It's just different brand. So if I could open the same folder, look at it. Look at it. It's not quite easy to read. So it's quite funky. It's not easy to read, but here, this extension make it easier to read. So install this extension. And also there's another extension. You don't need it, but it just make it cooler. You absolutely need Microsoft Edge to view your work. If you are doing like apps, you might need to view a browser here, local browser, like a little local host. And this pixel agent, this just make you to see all the agent working. For example, let's open my terminal and see this pixel agent. You'll see your agent working in the office. So now I don't have any agent work. So all my computers in the office are empty. If I send a message to my agent like this, how are we doing? I might see the agent working here. There's no agent yet. The office is empty. But if you have like many agents working, you would see them. One agent in this chair, one another here, while another here. Yeah, this is the restroom. There's no one in the restroom as well. Anyway, what else do we have? You should also always work in a folder. All your projects should be inside one big grand folder. Like I do here, I have my OS, I have all the skills, all the projects I'm working on under the pillars. I would see all my AI operator lab school, my e-commerce, my learning, my ominous, my YouTube. These are the projects I'm currently working on. You could also do that as well if you like. So yeah, this is just my setup, how I use AI, how I use Claude. So if you like this video and if you want a lot more of this stuff, you can visit my free school community here. I just started this community. I need people like you to join it, called AI Operator Lab. It doesn't have anything yet, but I will going to flood it with a lot of valuable content where I share what I built, what my AI agent is doing, all of this stuff. See you there. Peace.